Hello everyone, welcome to Legacy IAS. So, our topic for today is this: India's nuclear arsenal rises to around 190 warheads. This is a report by SIPRI. So, SIPRI recently came up with a report in which it detailed. So, this we'll understand about this organization. So, in this it detailed that what is the level of arms trade and acquired by different countries, importer, exporter, how is the nuclear arms disarmament is going on, all those things it is covered by this organization. Now let's get started. So it said that India has actually increased the number of nuclear warheads. Let's see. Now first, so I have dealt with this using 11 points, and these 11 points will be enough to cover whatever is in their report relevant to India. Okay, report is very big. This is something that is relevant to India, that only. Now first thing, what is SIPRI? So this is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. Okay, what is this? This is an independent international institute which is based in Sweden that researches conflict, armaments, military expenditure, arms transfer, disarmament, all these things are dealt with it. Okay, so this is on which it releases the reports. It is a very old organization. It has been releasing similar reports for a very long time. So this has come in SIPRI's 2026 annual report. Okay, then now India's expanded its nuclear arsenal in 2025. This is according to the yearbook. India continued developing new new nuclear delivery systems and modestly increased its nuclear stockpile also. So if you see how much we have increased, so it used to be 180 in 2025, now we have reached 190, so 10 we have increased. Because if you remember, in 2025 what we saw Operation Sindoor, correct? India Pakistan conflict came into being, that's why we have increased it. Then now, focus on long range nuclear weapons. Now, this is something that SIPRI has very clearly mentioned, that India's nuclear modernization program is increasingly focused on developing longer range weapons. Earlier, our range used to be very limited because mostly we had to deal with only Pakistan, correct? Now, Pakistan, of course, is one of the objectives. Other objective is reaching interiors of China. And that is why they said that we are expanding, trying to get more long range nuclear weapons or nuclear warheads. Then, now, so capable of reaching targets across China while also addressing security concerns from Pakistan. Then, Operation Sindoor highlighted by SIPRI. So, this institution also said that it was some confrontation between India and Pakistan has occurred, like the real confrontation, after a very long time. Okay, so real confrontation happened, and because of that, you are seeing impact in this region. That is more stockpiling, more arms being imported, all those things. Then this was an unusually severe military crisis. Then it also tells one important thing that Pakistan kept denying. Now, this it says that strikes on nuclear linked military facilities was there. So it said that India conducted strikes against Pakistani air and missile bases that were likely to have nuclear related roles during the conflict. So the news that came from independent sources, also from Indian media also, you must have heard that we actually attacked those places where they had their nuclear missiles or nuclear stockpile, and that is why USA interrupted, correct, and we both stopped the war, correct. Now Pakistan started saying that they came and started saying that we should stop the war, this that, which seemed dicey even then. And by this report also, they are claiming that India attacked some of those places where their nuclear stockpile is stored. So the reason seems plausible that ceasefire was asked by the USA or mediated by the USA because of this. Then cyber operations entered active conflict. Now India and Pakistan reportedly integrated cyber operations into active military conflict for the first time, reflecting the evolving nature of modern warfare and deterrence. Correct? So now cyber operations are also involved. If you remember, there were many sites that were blocked from either sides. And also even in the traditional conflict, now the role of digital systems have increased a lot. Okay, then now India remained world's fifth largest military spender. Okay, above India are US, Russia, China, Germany. These four countries spend more than India. India is the fifth largest spender. Now, if you see here, so it is estimated that India's military expenditure is valued at around 92 billion in 2025. This is a 8.9%, or you can just remember 9% increase over the previous year. 9% increase. Then India ranked behind only the United States, China, Russia, and Germany. Fine. Then second largest arms importer globally. Now see this. So during this period, 2021 to 25, so India used to be the largest arms importer. Now we are the second largest. Why we are second largest? Because of the Ukraine conflict. So because of Russia-Ukraine conflict and all of the Europe and USA providing so much ammunition to Ukraine, because of that, Ukraine has become a much bigger importer than us, but we are still the second largest importer. So during this time period 21 to 25, India remains the world's second largest importer of major arms, accounting for 8.2% of global arms import, which is the first. Ukraine is the topmost importing country, which is not good. Correct? As you can see, there are four countries above us that are much bigger military spenders, but they are spending those spending is mainly coming from domestic region. So China is also spending more than us, correct? More than us, but it is supplying this money to the local manufacturers, correct? And in India, we are importing a lot of things. That is why military or defense indigenization is an important topic for mains. Then, there again, you can quote this, correct? That among the we are among the top 5 military spenders in the world, but we are the only one in the top 5 which is majorly dependent on imports. We are the second largest importer also, which is not good. Then global arms import leaders. So SIPRI identified Ukraine, India, Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Pakistan as the 5 largest arms importer. Together they account for 35% of global arms imports. So these countries, now this has changed over the years. So it used to be Africa that used to import most of the arms because they had a lot of armed conflicts. Now can you see the regions changing? Correct? This is what? This is India, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Pakistan. All these are what? These are Middle East or Central or West Asian and this South Asian region. And other than that, Ukraine more. Correct? Then nuclear armed states continue modernization. So it has been seen in all 9 nuclear armed states: US, Russia, UK, France, China. These are the P5 countries, correct? Then India, Pakistan, North Korea and Israel. All these 9 countries, they have continued modernizing their nuclear arsenal, not just increasing it. Some countries may have decreased, like USA and Russia have quantitatively may have decreased over time. What happens? Because their nuclear stockpile is very old, so some of them they keep on retiring. But other than that, if you see, they are trying to get more and more modern nuclear weapons, which are much more precise, which can go much longer. So that is the focus right now, not getting more and more stockpiles. Then increasingly relied on nuclear weapons as instruments of national power. So all 9 countries have shown this tendency. Okay, so with this we end this topic. That's it. Thank you.